everyone, I'm so excited to be able to give you an update on my brand new Etsy store which I opened just last week. So if you are new to this series of videos, basically what I'm doing is creating a brand new Etsy store. I'm going to do wedding niche. I'm only going to be spending a maximum of 4 hours per day creating products and all of the things that are involved with the Etsy store. And yeah, I only started it last week and I'm going to be documenting the whole process. So this is sort of the second video in the series, and you can see I don't even have a product in my store, but I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and I like to really put the foundations in place before I even go ahead and create products. But in this video, I'm actually going to be creating my very first product with you, and I'm going to be setting it to go live, which is super exciting. And yeah. Now, one of the things that I love to make sure I do before I make any new products is to go in and create all the sales and discounts. So when I'm talking sales and discounts, we have the opportunity to obviously create promo codes that encourage people to purchase multiple products. As you can see in my banner, I'm advertising one just here. But there's also 3 which I always recommend setting up. So we have this one here, which is a thank you coupon, and that's basically sent out to anyone who has purchased from your store in the past. So they'll purchase from you, and then a couple of hours later, Etsy will send them a new email with the coupon code just saying, would you like something else from this store if you liked it before? The next one is the abandoned basket coupon. So this one here is basically great to capture those people who add things to the basket and then they close Etsy down and they've kind of left it in their basket waiting to check out, but they never actually followed through with the purchase. So basically what Etsy will do is send them a reminder email saying, you left something behind, there's something in your basket, would you like to purchase it? Here's a discount. And then finally, we have the favorite item coupon code, which is amazing as well. So obviously people are shopping on Etsy and they're adding things to their favorite. So this one here, basically Etsy will email anyone who's favorited an item, email them a coupon to encourage them to actually follow through with the purchase. So those ones are great ones to set up. I've set up all of those along with a big sale, along with what else have I got? A multiple purchase sale. So I've got all my sales set up and ready to go. Now, another thing which I find is absolutely vital when you set up an Etsy store, and I put it as a priority over any social media, is to make sure you set up an email list. And you can do that by offering something free, something that your audience is going to love and that they'll kind of hand over their email address for. And in my case, I've set it up in Flowdesk and I'm creating an event planner. So it's basically a printable planner that they can grab and download and help them plan their event. Now, I didn't make it wedding niche specific, as at this point in time, I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding things like birthday invitations, baby shower, bridal shower down the track. So I've kept it fairly generic, and I will be adding that to my store announcement just here. And I've also added it into my instructions file. So I wanted to show you my instruction file. Now, if you are part of my memberships, you will have this as a template, which is really exciting. And it's a really great one. It's my best instructions file yet. So I'm really excited to share it with you. But basically, it goes through the whole access process, what to do if they need help. It encourages them to go back and buy something to match and gives them a coupon to do so. Over here, it politely requests that if they loved their printable that they got from you, if they would possibly consider leaving a review. It asks it in a really nice way without being pushy at all. So that's always great to include as well. And again, we've got my lead magnet just down here. Now, on the second page, I've also got all of these tutorials which show the end user exactly how to edit. So I am quite familiar with the wedding niche and what people ask for in terms of how to edit. So I've made sure I've included short videos on all of those sort of pain points for the customers. And again, if you are part of my membership, then you will get access to this full template, including these white label videos. So there's no me on the videos at all. They're just me speaking, and there's no picture of me or anything. So you can absolutely use them for yourself. That is not a problem. Beautiful. Well, let's jump on, and without further ado, let's jump in and do our very first listing. So I have prepared it earlier. I'm going to go through exactly what I've created. So over here, you can see I've created a modern wedding invitation template. So this is what it looks like. And you can see I've created the product images like this. So I've got 3 which preview exactly what it is. I've got 1 which talks about how it can be printed multiples per size and highlights the actual size of the final product. I've got 1 which really illustrates the printing process and shows the exact settings to print and export your files at. I've got all the variations I am including in the listing. I'm showing that because I'm delivering my files in template, they have the option to either print and post or send via email and text, because this is a very common question that I get. I'm advertising that I'm including training as well. So a lot of people will kind of look at printables, and if they haven't done it for the very first time, they'll be nervous to purchase because they're like, how am I actually going to do this? So knowing that there's tutorials to step them through the process, it can really be that make or break thumbnail that pushes them to buy the actual printable. And then finally, on the last one, I have got my lead magnet. So yeah, that is all set up, and I've also got a video. So I'm not sure if you can see that little thumbnail there, but if you're part of my memberships, you have access to this as a template as well. Now you can see I've got my title here. Now this is a combination of the best-selling products in the niche, which I found out through Insight Factory. So I use actually 3 pieces of software to, well, no, 4 actually. I use 4 pieces of software to track trends. There is Insight Factory, which I love to kind of see what's trending as of today. It's got very, very recent stats, which is really cool. I've got Sales Samurai, which is really great to kind of look up broader trends and I guess suggestions that are in less competitive niches. So that one's a really great one as well. I also use eRank to track all my competitors. And if I'm just kind of looking for a quick idea of what is trending on Etsy in a sort of printable niche, like say I'm looking up birthday invitations, I will use Keyword Tool Dominator. So I'm obviously a lover of those extra tools that can help you sort of get to the bottom of trends. And that's how I've put together these words here. And I've made sure these are reflected down in my tags as well. So you can see a lot of them are repeated down here, and those tags, Insight Factory is amazing. I'll show you quickly. Insight Factory, beautiful. So here I am in Insight Factory. So I love this tool. I am in the Etsy keyword research section. So if you click that one, you can search, say I wanted to search printable wedding invitation minimal, which is what I'm uploading now. Basically, it lets you just copy the best-selling tags. So it generates that from the best-selling listings on the first page, and it generates a description as well, which is amazing. So that really makes the process a lot faster. And that's how I got to where I am here. So looking on Insight Factory, I really saw that QR codes are something which people are really looking for at the moment. So I've made sure I've included that, and also photos and collages. So that's my sort of point of difference for this product. You can see I've got these with the photos and everything like that. So I've got quite down here with all of these options. I'm in the category invitations, primary color white, secondary color black. It's very important to always fill out your colors here. I've just basically got all the specs here, the occasion, the wedding theme. Beautiful. I'm going to set it to digital because I'm going to upload my instruction file. Now you can see I've got my template code just there. So that one's the preview. And then at the very base of the listing, I've got that there. So this is the actual deliverable file, which is really cool. Got my tags, and again, always use long tail tags versus short tail tags, because long tail tags have multiple words in them and Etsy prefers them. Basically, Etsy wants your tags and your description to be how people would search for it. So think like a human, think how they would search, and that's how you would do your tags. I've got my price, which I've factored in my discount to. My quantity, which is $9.99, always be with digital products because you don't want to have to go in and manually renew them. I've got my SKU, so I'm just using my collection code because it does appear on the listing preview, and it's just good to keep things organized. And finally, digital files down the bottom. I'm going to upload my how-to video file, so the one that I've included here. And now when in future I clone this Etsy listing, I'll have the how-to video already sitting there, so I don't have to upload it again, which is great. It saves a lot of time. Beautiful. Now, are you ready to hit publish with me on my very first listing? I'm going to hit publish now. So exciting. So really, when you are just starting out and this is your very, very first Etsy store, the first listing and the first product is always the absolute hardest because you're generating mock-ups, you're generating actual design, you're researching, you're finding your feet, you're getting established in terms of your plan for your niche, you're creating the description, the title, the tags, you're setting up the full Etsy listing, and it feels really, really draining and like a lot of work. I promise you that it gets easier and easier as you go. grow. As you create more things, you can clone things, you can duplicate things, you can use the same mockup, so it gets faster and faster. So if you are right at that beginning sort of point, I really encourage you to jump in, not be sort of turned off by the fact that that very first listing, it's going to take time. It still takes me time. This is my 19th Etsy store, so even to this day, it's taken me 4 days to set up all my foundational stuff, my lead magnet, my description, my title, my tags, my mockups, my actual design, research all the tags and make a plan. So please don't feel discouraged if you feel like it's taking time, because it does pay off, I promise you. And in the long run, if you follow through and you're always learning and you're looking at what your competitors are selling and you're just reviewing how your store is performing, you're bound to succeed, because there's only one way if you don't give up, isn't there? So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this very first listing. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful in some way. I'm really excited that if you are one of the people who, I know I've got a couple of people in the membership who have said they're going to be making stores along with me, which is so exciting for me. I love accountability buddies. So if that is one of you, please let me know and show me your first product. I would love to see. Anyway, wishing you every success with your Etsy store. Have a wonderful evening. I will talk to you soon with a new update. Bye for now.